Hi, Diamond friends. It's Linda with Diamonds for Linda. Welcome to my craft living room for another WIP Chat. I'm so glad you're here. So let's pull up a seat, or you could sit on the couch or the swivel chair, and I will get you some coffee or tea or water or whatever. So, yeah, welcome in. I wanted to show you that I've been working on this section right here. I actually have it folded this way because my diamond painting is upside down right now. But I think what I'm going to do is come over onto this side, and this one, the flap's a little bit different because I was working right side up. So, oops, sorry. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go on this section. That way I have more of this bottom section to do because I'm going to move my table. I'm going to bring it up to my neck again. That's so crazy. And then I will get started on this. So I'm going to go ahead and fix the table and everything. So I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Okay, well, I forget that I can't zoom in and out when it's on pause. So let me see if I can, I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it like this instead of having it super close. But I guess I could try zooming in just a little bit more like that. And then I just got to remember if I move to not move my diamond painting so much. So, okay, let me go ahead and get started. So I'm going to sit down because right now I am standing up. Although I can bring this even higher and stand up in diamond paint today. That would probably be a good idea. I should try that. Maybe I'll do that. So let me move the desk up some more. I'll try. Sometimes I diamond paint standing up. So let me just go ahead and we'll just try that. But let me move my chair. I'm going to put it under my desk. If y'all ever have a chance to get a desk that moves, let me take my glasses off. I highly encourage you to. They are fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this off right here. So that doesn't get in the way. Throw it in my trash over there. And then what I'm going to do is actually cut this one going that way. So I could fold it over. Well, it's going to be kind of hard because this tape right here is, I don't really know if it's washi tape, but when I look for it, I got it under washi tape, and it's that Mr. Mustache Guy brand. So I got different colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 5 of these, and they come in different colors, but because you know the washi tape kind of comes off easy. Whoops, I bumped into something a little bit too easy, so I like that. Okay, so let me go ahead. This is going to be kind of hard to do it this way. I've already kind of ripped it a little bit. Sorry, my big arm's in the way, but I'm just going to go like this. Get my head kind of close here and see if I can at least get this started. It's kind of awkward like that. I ripped it, so that didn't help. Okay, so we're just going to move it that way. And I kind of ripped it wrong, so we'll just figure it out. And then these are my tweezers that I like. They're not super pointy at the end, but they work for me. They're those ones that this one actually broke once, and I was able to just take it off, unscrew it here, and I bought some more of the tips. So it's helped a lot because I've been able to get rid of a lot of the tweezers. You know how we get so many. I've had like over 100 of them, and I got rid of most of them. The only ones I've been keeping are the pretty ones. Like if you get it in pink or purple or turquoise. I don't even know why I'm keeping them, but but I have them. So let me go ahead and put this cover minder. This is a flat cover minder, so hopefully I won't bother with it. My other cover minder, the cute ones that I've been getting from Black Dahlia, I'll show a few of them. This one reminds me of like one of those angry birds, but they're too big because my arm will be over here. And sometimes with these ones, I knock them over when I'm diamond painting. So they're right here, and then, I flip my pen and I hit the pour cover miner and it goes flying off. I think for me, I need, these magnets are good, but I think I need like super magnets or something. Okay, let's put that back over here. Oops, I almost knocked one off my magnet strip because, I kind of do those things. I'm surprised I'm still alive with all the things I bump into and knock over and stuff. Okay. So I think we're good. So yesterday I was working with this symbol. So I think I'm going to put it away and start a different symbol. And this is just my Forever Young tray. It was the one closest to me after I moved everything for Father's Day. I had to get everything off my desk and take it to my room, except for the tray I put in my tray holder over here. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with this color, 931. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great start to your day. A good productive start. I got my productivity going. I have my first load in the wash, and I probably have 3 or 4 more to go. And I'm going to use my Shimmering Canvas Designs pen. There's another pen there that I want. I don't know if it's still available, but it's a small or chunky one. So I think I might, if it's still available, I might get it. I haven't purchased too many things. I'm kind of far away, y'all. That's why I'm like, haven't put this down. I'm kind of far. I think I'm going to have to put my head closer. I just don't want to get in the camera. Don't want to get my head in the camera after I think I pressed down too hard on that one. Let's try that again. Oh, let's see if this area is not sticky. Nope, this is a nice sticky area. Some places on this canvas were a little bit slippery, but not a lot. A lot of it's have actually been really good, the glue. I think I might have to put my desk back down and just sit down and diamond paint because I feel like I'm too far away. And I don't want to get my head in there. Yeah, I feel like I'm too far away, but we'll just keep trying it. So yesterday it was a few days ago. My husband was off and we were making breakfast. He was getting the hash browns ready. He was making pancakes. I wasn't going to eat pancakes, so I got some eggs ready to scramble so I could have scrambled eggs and hash browns. And it was the weirdest thing. So I got the eggs, I put them in the sink and washed them. And then I think I cracked like 8 eggs. And I cracked them into my NutriBullet container. And then I take it to the NutriBullet and I just go really quick. It only goes like probably just a few seconds and then they're all mixed up. But I like it because it scrambles them really good. But the weirdest thing happened, and the weirdest gross thing happened. And I have glue dots in here, so that might be the issue too. Because I don't feel this is like nice glue right now, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I put the blender part on, so I have the cup here. Then I put the eggs, and then you put that, you screw on the top, and then so you could blend it. Well, when I screwed on the top, I noticed something kind of dark in with my eggs. So first I was going to ignore it, thinking, oh, it's probably just like a spot of blood, because I know it sounds gross, but sometimes like a little spot of blood. Oh, this glue dot's just too gluey. And I even went like this. I know it sounds kind of gross, but sometimes there is a little bit in there. And oh, I can't see. I'm gonna have to sit down to do this. This is kind of a bit too hard, but maybe if I do some single placing. So I thought I was just gonna kind of ignore it. But then I looked. I said, well, let me just take a peek to see what is that dark spot. And it was a live bug, you all. It was disgusting. It was like a grasshopper or something, or maybe a baby. No, it can't be a baby cicada, right? Because they emerge from the ground as adults. So I think it was like a grasshopper or something, but it was little, it wasn't big. So, oh my goodness, it was so disgusting. So I took that out. I put it aside because I was gonna cook it and just give it to the chickens because I didn't want to waste that. Because I was like, as I was cracking them, I'm like, oh wow, these yolks are gorgeous. They were so golden and pretty. If egg yolks can be pretty, but yeah. So I was bummed that I had to let them go, but at least the chickens got them, so they'll come back to me in another egg form. I'm gonna sit down, you guys. This is just too hard. So let me just pause you as I get situated for the second time. Sorry about that. Okay, this is gonna be much better and a lot closer. Like way closer. It cracks me up how high my desk is. It literally is up to about my neck. It's so funny. But yeah, that was really gross. But thankfully the chickens got to eat those delicious eggs, and I washed out the container, and then I went ahead and got some more. But the other ones, the yolks weren't as golden as those ones. It was, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that was disgusting. I almost didn't want to eat eggs after that, but I don't know what's going on with this. The glue is fine on this side, so I don't know what's going on, why it's so sticking. So maybe I'll just use the other side of my multi-placer. That might work better. And I'm only going to work around this area because the way I'm seated here, I can't get to all this unless I go closer, and I don't want my head to get into the camera spot. And I gotta find my cookbook holder because when I'm doing a WIP Chat and I don't have my glasses on, which I'm putting back on right now, and my table is up to my neck, it would be nice if I had this up propped like that so I can see them. Okay, so let's do number 3. I gotta remember this is upside down. So let's grab this one. Apologize for the arm going across throughout this video. So have you ever had that happen? Oh my goodness, it was a good size, but you could tell it wasn't fully grown though. So poor guy was drowning in egg yolk. Gross. So yeah, so that was pretty disgusting. So the other day I was listening to Lizette at Lizette Craft and Tells, and I was kind of scrolling as I was listening. I feel like YouTube has made it so my attention span is I can't even sit through a video without kind of scrolling. You know how you could scroll under the video? And I came across this channel. It's called Sparkle FBI. And as I was listening to Lizette, I was kind of just reading the title thing. And I was towards the end of Lizette's video, so I commented on her video. But I didn't realize that when I hit comment, it actually, while I was listening to Lizette, I was able to comment on this Sparkle FBI channel, but I didn't realize I did. I thought I was commenting on Lizette's channel. So, you know, and so I finished listening, I commented, and then I went on to some other video or got off, or I'm not sure what I did. But so I went back to her video later because I wanted to read some of the other comments. Sometimes I'll go back to a video and, you know, read the comments because I was like one of the first viewers. I think it said only 8 views as at the time that I got on. So she had only, I had started watching her video just a few minutes after it was posted. And so there were no comments yet. So I went back to go read some of the other comments, and my comment wasn't there. And I'm like, oh, where's my comment? That's weird. So I recommented, and then somehow, I don't know what I clicked. I don't know if I clicked back on that Sparkle FBI. I don't know what happened, but I noticed my comment my comment was there, and I'm like, oh, that's strange. So I deleted it because I had nothing to do with. I think it commented under a um a short or something like that. So yeah, that was really weird. Whoops, my pen slipped. I'm probably like the most um not putting down diamonds whip and chatter who doesn't put the diamonds down really nice. So that was really strange. Oh man, gosh, what is going on today with me placing my diamonds? Now I had one that fell off. I don't know what's going on with my glue dot here today. It's just not right here. This section that I'm on, like this is oh, it's my diamond. This diamond isn't, let me throw this one in the trash. That's happened to me on another painting. Was one time I thought it was the glue because the way my diamond was, like this one shouldn't, yeah, this one is fine. I thought it was the glue because my diamond was just going all over the place because I was going at this testing the glue. And I'm like, that's strange. But then when I looked at the diamond, it was like concaved. So those concaved ones have like a different feel when they go down. You know those diamonds that look like they have like a scoop taken out of them? It was one of those. But yeah, so that was really strange. But that was a video that Lizette recently uploaded, and it has her showing her whips. Was it that one, or am I getting her confused with another one? I've been trying to catch up on all my watching videos. So when I make WIP chats, it takes the time away that I would normally listen to other creators. And because I only get because after I try to get 2 hours, and usually these WIP chats are about an hour. And then I like try to diamond paint for another hour. Not all the same sitting. I come and go. But yeah, it does kind of take some of my time because, you know, after, you know, you gotta do the edits, get it uploaded, all that kind of stuff. So that takes time. Man, what is going on? This one's normal, so I don't know. Let me just use the other side of my pen. I'm not sure what kind of issues I'm having here. Because like I said, the glue's fine. So I don't know. So it's my inbox. I've been getting these weird emails for a while, and they were gone. For a while they stopped, but then I started getting them again. They're called like from Matt's Flight or Matt's Deals or something like that. I don't open them because I'm hoping if I don't open them, they will stop coming to my inbox. So I've been just deleting them. And I don't understand because I'm not looking for flights. I know our phone listens to us, or our other devices. Who knows what other Wi-Fi devices are listening to us. But yeah, Matt's Flight. Have any of you been getting anything from Matt's Flight? And then it has like an airplane, like emoji icon or whatever you call those things. So I don't understand where that's coming from, or why I'm getting those emails. I guess I could open up one of them and see if I can unsubscribe. Maybe I'll do that next time one comes in. I've just been throwing them in the trash. The only thing with me having the table this high, because it is pretty high, is that my arm's kind of getting tired and we're not even that far into the video. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. I guess I was doing okay with wearing my glasses and having the table lower. So maybe I'll do that next time. Or maybe if my arm gets too tired. I think because my arm is like in an awkward, I mean, it doesn't feel awkward, but just getting tired. So the other day there was, you know how this is Glacius for the romance art winter storybook event that's going on. So that's why I'm working on this one right now, because I really need to get a little bit further on it, although I'm not doing too good with this. I don't know, having, look at that, it's so weird. But when I go like, whoops, when I go like this, there's enough glue, so I don't know what's going on. So I need to get a little further along on this one, because I'm going to take a picture of it tomorrow and then submit it, and then also let them know that in that post that I submit on Facebook that I did my required size. And I feel like they're, yeah, I'm kind of struggling here, that I did my required size and everything. So I'm going to post that tomorrow. So I'm trying to get some done. And the library, that really pretty diamond painting that I wanted to work on for WIP Chats for a while, I think that one's kind of hard to use for a WIP Chat because it's so confetti heavy and it's a square. And I was just, I don't know, maybe I'll try again, because I do need to get working on that one. But yeah, that one was just kind of too hard to use it as a WIP Chat canvas. So today I thought I would do this one, this Glacius one. But oh yeah, so they were having a kind of like a, what they call a sleepover, and it was a live that went until like, I think like 3 a.m. or something like that. And Serena, who is the artist for this, goes by Romance Art. She was on there and she read the prologue, is that what it's called, of her book that she's writing about the Winter King storybook. And it was really good. So if you haven't seen that, you could go over to the Captured by Radiance YouTube channel and go to the live section. And it's a long one, but I think you could just kind of like skip forward if you don't want to listen to the whole thing until you see Romance Art's face on there. And then she's on there for a little bit though before she reads the story. So you could probably fast forward a few more minutes or so if you want to just go there for the story. But it's interesting because she goes over the characters. Like, this character is mentioned in the prologue, and she kind of gives, like, some of the characters are based on her children and her grandmother, loosely based, I guess you could say. So it's, it's neat to find out more about the characters that way. So that was interesting. I still haven't finished listening to the whole live. It's a 4-hour live. So I've been listening to it while I diamond paint, which, because it's so long, I've kind of gotten behind too. That's another reason. But I just use it as a WIP Chat and listen to it while I'm diamond painting. So I encourage you to go check that out if you're interested in the Winter Storybook characters. I still want to get the other lion. I want to get all the lions. I really like the lions. It reminded me of my youngest sister, Mary Ellen. She likes lions. These ones just kind of remind me of the Narnia characters. So it's going to be more than one book. So that'll be neat. That'll be fun to get once it's published and read that. I wonder if I'll be on audio. She wants it to be a really pretty book, which I could totally understand. So she's trying to find a publisher, and she wants like the sprayed edges and things like that. So I hope it's in audio, but I would like to get it in both so I could have the beautiful book and then listen to it while I diamond paint though. And then I think that would be neat if her art, like the characters, like, so there'll be some art pages in there of the characters. That would be nice. So if you listen to my WIP Chats, you might, I don't know how much I've mentioned about it, but I've kind of like gained weight. in the last couple of years, especially living here. This place is small. I miss having stairs because I would go up and down my stairs in my house, and if I needed something from the kitchen, you got some walking steps in, and if I had to get something from the bedroom, I had to go upstairs. So I really miss having stairs, and I walked more. But I used to also, it was a long time ago, I used to have these DVDs called Walk Away the Pounds. And I was like, I was remembering that. I'm like, I wonder if she's on YouTube. So I went to go check and I punched in Walk Away the Pounds. I don't remember her name, but it's on there and it came up. So I think what I'm going to do, she has like a 17-minute walking video. And I did a little bit of walking yesterday. I didn't do the whole 17 minutes because I was actually listening to another video while I was watching the walking away the pound. So I didn't know what she was saying, but I was trying to keep up with what they were doing. Like sometimes they would walk to the side and things like that. So maybe if I use this one, I think this one has the wax in it. So I was kind of walking while listening to a YouTube video, and I only did probably like 5 minutes of it. But I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to her channel and actually listen to what she's saying and walk away the pounds. So I'm gonna try that. That way I'll get some more walking in. And I think it's a mile walk. So if I do it twice, maybe I could watch it once like in the morning and then a little bit later and do two miles. The only thing I don't like is I don't like to get all sweaty, especially after I've taken a shower and stuff. That's what I don't like. So, but I know if you're gonna do some walking, a little bit faster kind of walking, that you're gonna have to get a little bit sweaty. I'll just make sure I have the air conditioner on full blast while I do that. So maybe I'll do that after I do this video, and then I could take a shower and all that. I still haven't gotten ready for the day. I did brush my teeth, and I threw on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt just in case someone knocks at the door. But I haven't taken my shower yet. So this, hopefully you can see it because I'm like the phone's way up above me. But so this is like one of those Amazon multi-placers. And the only thing I don't like about them is they curve right here. And so it's hard to pick up a drill all the way to the end. Like these ones, this one is from, I think this is a Diamond Art one. But Forever Young also has some really nice ones. But see how, let me stand up so I could see you all. Well, I'm not seeing y'all, but I could see what I'm doing. So you see how this one right here, it's more curved at the end, like it's straight. It's a straight corner, where the other one is curved, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So because of that, with the square diamonds, they sometimes fall off at the end, or they don't get all the way hooked on with this one. So that's a thing. Let me get a little bit more wax in here. Just a tiny bit. I feel like if I just had a tiny bit more, it'd be perfect. So yeah, I've still been using this wax. It doesn't last as long as I would like, at least not how long I see other people say. So I don't know. And that's not just this brand. I'm talking about all these kind of waxes, but I want to start using them because they're just sitting there. But they're not my favorite, so. Okay, let me get back lower. I think I'm going to lower my desk a little bit. I'll just wear my glasses. I'll see how I do like this. Maybe I just had it too high. I think if I take off my glasses, I could still see at this height. And I'll try moving. Yeah, I'm just having issues today. My goodness. I really hope I finish this one this month. I would like to finish this one because I don't want to add another WIP to all my WIPs. I'm thinking of doing a video, grabbing all my WIPs and doing a WIP parade. I haven't really gotten that far on them though, but I need to redo the tags and I kind of want to see what I have, even though I have them in my logbook, I think. So I think I'm going to pull all my canvases out because I have a lot of WIPs, you guys. And maybe next Friday, I will do that video. So that video won't come out for another few weeks. But I think that's on my to-do list for videos. And then today is Tuesday. And my son left and everything, so I'm alone by myself. So I think if I have Friday, normally I have Friday all to myself in the morning anyway. And if I do, I think what I might do is do that pen video that was requested. And did I just drop that or is this another one? These are like those concave. Maybe it's stuck to my, I don't know. But, so I think I might get my pens out. Oh, my throat. And do that video. I don't have a whole lot of pens, but it'll be fun to look at them all and go over them and talk about. There are some pens that I might want to get rid of, but there are others that, even though I really don't use them, they have like a little bit of meaning or special meaning. So we'll kind of go over that. Let's see. And I've been waiting for my pressed and placed. I got my pressed and placed. It said, I got a note. See, like these ones are not sticking to the end. I'm just having issues. I got a notification that it shipped and my Jolly Gem shop has shipped. And then there's another one that's shipped. But you know, the only thing is it's hard to follow them because all of these companies now are using like, I don't know, where I click on it to see where it's at, but it doesn't show me. It's just saying it's unavailable or it's, because, you know, they're coming from China, so they're shipping through a China. Oh, I'm just having troubles with this. Look at, there's another concaved one. So when I click on them, I'll just try this pen again. When I click on them, they don't let me really see where they're at. So it's very frustrating. That's been happening with a lot of, well, not a lot of my, well, it seems like with all my orders. Like the last pressed and place order was like that. Or so you don't even know when they're going to show up. And I like to follow it. Oh, you guys, I'm having problems. Maybe I should get another pen. Since y'all are so... Maybe I'll use this pen. This is another one that I have close by. I'll use this one right now. It has has wax in it, but... because that's getting a little bit frustrating. Look how cute the little placer. There's no popping sound though, but it's so extra quiet. So yeah, I guess maybe it's because they're using shop. I don't know. And then you know how when you want to log into accounts now, you have to do the whole shop thing. I get it because it's keeping everything safe, but sometimes it's such a pain to have to go to your email or your phone and get the shop number and then go back instead of putting in your password. But you know, I understand it probably helps with logging in more securely, so I get that, and it's just kind of a pain sometimes. So yeah, so I have some diamond paintings on their way. I just don't know where they're at. There's one diamond painting from a new to me company, and I think I'm going to kit it up because it's a small painting. I ordered one small painting on purpose to try it out because there's another one that I want, but it's kind of expensive. So I thought I would try a smaller one first. So I'm going to kit it up once it gets here. But I have these. from Mirthful Diamonds. And this one is a broken one, unfortunately. So I'm going to be really careful with it. But because I love this. Isn't this so pretty? I love the filament color, the pastel rainbow color. And then it says Mirthful Diamond Art on the bottom. But unfortunately, these ones came broken. I had ordered 2 sets, but she refunded me and everything. She took care of it. And then she actually bought new boxes to ship them in. So they shouldn't ship like this anymore. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed because I really love this. But I'm just trying to be really careful with this one because this is like my favorite. And then this one's fine. This blue one arrived fine. And she packed it really good and everything too. So I don't understand why they broke, but they did come from Greece. So yeah, I had bought 2 sets, so I would have 6 of them. But I only have these 2, and this one is broken, so you have to be really careful with it. I don't know how to, like, I mean, you can't even tell, you know, once it's like this. But I'm going to kit up in this. I've been wanting to use this to kit up in for a while, but since I'm on my desk and I don't really have... If I did paintings one at a time, I'm going to sit back down. If I did paintings one at a time, I would use that more. But since I kind of do a painting that becomes a WIP for a while, I don't know if it's going to be finished within the month or not, so I kind of don't... I haven't really used it. Let me see, what symbol is that? The division sign. So I haven't really used it because of that, because then it's going to sit on my desk, and my desk is in the living room. And yeah, it's just hard. So, like, I still have my trays. Sorry, maybe I should find my diamonds first. Okay, here they are. Like, I still have my red too. I actually put those in a container, and those aren't sitting out. They're in the garage. And then I have the Forever Young set, the ones that look like this, because they're behind me. So if I didn't have the Forever Young ones out behind me, then I could keep these bottle holder ones out behind me. But I can't have both because I just don't have the space. Because again, we're in the living room. People come and, you know, we have visitors. Not that we have tons of visitors, but excuse me. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my multi-placer so I could use the bigger one now. I'm always, you know how you have this overhang of putty? I always end up with an extra drill on it. So hopefully I'll have enough because I keep doing that. First, let me take that out. That had a tab on it. So let me turn this on. Oh, I don't even have my light plugged in. I was just going to see if I could turn the light on because the glare from my overhead light is glaring and it's making... I'm just having troubles today, you all. I'm having troubles with diamond painting today. I guess we all have our days. Yeah, this one's doing better. I think I need to find a color blocky painting to use as a WIP Chat painting. That's what I need to do. So one of the paintings that I got is like a hamburger. You know me and my burgers. But it's like a mushroom burger. And I think that one might be a color blocky one, so maybe I could do that one for my WIP Chats. Although it's not here yet, but when it does get here. And I think one from Jolly Gem Shop will also be like a color blocky one, because I also want to kit that one up. I bought one big one and one small one, and I'll probably do the small one just to see how the diamonds and everything are. Although I have heard good things about Jolly Gem Shop. So the pressed and placed mystery, the the mystery paintings that are a subscription. So they're not actually like a mystery within the painting, but just you don't know what paintings you're going to get. I'm kind of bummed that they're not the ones that have the edges that go all the painting going all the way to the edge. I was really looking forward to that. But I guess the mystery boxes, they don't do that. So I'm kind of a little bit bummed about that. So there are a few paintings, well, more than a few paintings from Preston Place that I would like to get. There's some little ghosty ones that are really cute. There's one where the ghost is in his pajamas and he's sitting down reading a book. That one's really cute. And then there's another one with ghosts drinking coffee like in a cafe. So I would like to get those ones. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. I'm going to try pausing you using my mic, so I'm going to see if that works. Hopefully it doesn't end the video. No, I'm too chicken to do that. I think I'm going to stand up and pause you all so I get a drink of water. Okay, hopefully that'll help. I don't know, I'm having throat problems. I'm having diamond painting problems today. So today's just been a crazy WIP chat. Yeah, this glue dot's just wanting to hang on to my diamonds. So I did a video once of using double-sided tape, or not tape. Was it tape? Oh yeah, it was double-sided tape. But I've just been too lazy to use it. So I've been using my putty. I really like putty. I think that's what my favorite is, using the putty and the glue dots. But I did like the double-sided tape because, you know, you don't get any putty on your canvas. Although sometimes I think it's just when the putty gets kind of stringy, when it's too hot. Because sometimes it seems like I'm always getting putty on my canvas, and other times I'm just fine. Like today, I'm doing just fine and not getting putty on my canvas. I guess if you don't overfill your pen too. Oh no, I gotta straighten these. I'm afraid it's... Oh good, it stayed. Today I'm just using the Forever Young putty because that's what I reached for, because when I moved everything off my desk, it was just the one that was close by when I was trying to do a diamond painting. But I'm really liking the Black Dahlia putty. I like that it's stiff. It's more stiffer putty. And then Colleen from I believe the channel's Pixie Sparkles, she's going to send me some putty, which is really sweet of her. And she's going to send me some putty that she says is really good for AB, so that would be awesome to try out. So what is your favorite putty? If you use putty, what is your favorite putty? I also like the Mary Mud putty, but she's been closed for a while with just starting a family. She has a little girl, and then she was like a year later or 11 months later. I mean, she was gone for like 11 months or something like that. Then she came back and said she was going to start her business up again, but she only did one drop, and then I believe she got pregnant again, and you know, that kind of gets you tired and stuff. So I haven't seen her post anything else, and I haven't seen anything else drop in her shop. The mailman just came. He just dropped some mail. No packages, no diamond paintings. If a diamond painting comes today, I think I'm going to do that next. See, I got another... Oh no, that's not a concave one. I was going to say, what is going on with those concave ones today? Isn't this heart one pretty? I don't remember where I got these from. This one from. I have a really bad memory with that. So when I do the pens video, I won't remember where I got all my pens from. But I do have some from Jim's Pens or something like that on Etsy. And I have a few from Norse Alchemist, but I don't know which ones they are. And then there is another one, I don't know how to pronounce the store name. That I have a few that I like. So where are the pens? Where do you buy your pens from? And then of course I have some from Shimmering Canvas. I like all the sparklies in these ones. They're so pretty. And I haven't been able to find these kind of blanks anywhere else other than Shimmering Canvas Designs. I think it's Designs. So I really like her pens. I like the ones that have like this shape on both sides. I'm not too much for the knobby ones. Like this is like knobby to me, but then it has this here, so I like that. But there's some, well, I'll have to show you one of my pens and I can share with you all the ones that the shapes that I really like. And the ones I don't. So what kind do you all like? I like the more chunky pens. And I'll share like which ones I bought first before I knew like what kind of pens I would like. This one right here is from Tia, Palm Pal pens. I want to get some more of hers. Hers are from like clay or something like that. Polymer clay, I think it is, and then she puts resin. So I still need to look up those tag questions. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. And then that way I can have some tag questions. Hopefully you guys don't mind when there's some pauses. But I figure, if we're sitting here, we would have some pauses. Oh, and by the way, how's your coffee? I wish you could try some from my coffee maker. It's so good this morning. I love it. I just push my buttons. Well, not my buttons. That sounds funny. I just push the buttons on the coffee maker. I love it. It's kind of like a Keurig, I guess. You just put your pot in, that K-cup or whatever you call it, and then you just push the button and how strong you want it. So I like that. I like the ease of the coffee. As long as there's coffee beans and water, all you do is just turn it on, let some of the water push out, and then push the coffee button. I already had 2 coffees this morning. I had one hot and then I got an iced coffee. So what I did was I haven't had breakfast, but usually I'm not a big breakfast person. Usually it's coffee, but when I do a WIP Chat, I'm always getting hungry and then my stomach's all growling during the WIP Chat. So what I did was I made myself an iced coffee with crushed ice. I'm just looking for some more division signs and try not to get my head under the camera. So I think I'm done with the division signs. So I put ice in it, then I hit the iced coffee. Just a simple push of a button, and I put that I wanted. It has 1 bean for weak, 2 beans for medium, and then the 3rd bean for strong. So I pushed the strong, and then I put a protein powder in there. I've been using, it's called Flav City or something like that. I'll get it so you can see it really quick. But I bought one that has, no, not cookies and cream. I haven't tried that one yet. But it is a mint chocolate, although you can't put it in hot coffee because I tried that once and it got chunky. It's really disgusting. Because I thought I could have like a hot mocha, a mint mocha chocolate or whatever you call it. But so I got this one, Flav City. It's an all-in-one protein smoothie powder. It has 10 grams of collagen, and it's made with grass-fed whey, non-GMO, and all that stuff. But it has all this in it. It has whey protein concentrate, grass-fed, collagen. Oh, the protein powder is like from grass-fed cows. Collagen is grass-fed cows. It has cocoa, has coconut milk powder, sea salt, natural peppermint extract powder, stevia leaf extract, monk fruit extract, and then these, I think these are these two right here. I don't know if you can read that. Those are, I believe those are mushrooms, some kind of mushroom powder. But this is, I miss out on, because I don't drink sugary coffees, so I don't have my, I used to drink a mint mocha. I think that was called. I haven't ordered those coffees in so long. I always just get an Americano or a flat white. So I haven't been having any flavors because they're full of sugars. Let's see, what's the next one? Let's do red. So let me just find it really quick. Oh, look at these ones are the crystals. Oh, and this is, just in case, I probably should have showed you this at the beginning. That's Glacius from the Winter King Storybook. So anyway, I put that in my cold iced coffee, and then I blended it in my little Nutra blender. And it was really good. So let's just pour these in here. Give it a little shake. These are really pretty. I wonder if I need to shine them up afterwards. So there's a lion, I think it's Orion, I'm not sure, but once that comes back in stock, I really want to order that one. I hope it comes back in pre-order. The only thing is I won't be able to order two for for free shipping, because I think you have to order from Captured by Radiance $85 worth to get free shipping. And so I'll probably just, if you go to Lizzie's World of Gems, she has a coupon code for Captured by Radiance, and it's 15% off. It's a really good coupon code. So I think I will use that to get, I think that lion's called Orion. I'm not sure. But it's that one, I shared it on my last WIP Chat, the one that I missed out on the pre-order. So if they have another pre-order for that one, I'm going to use her code. So go over to Lizzie's World of Gems. And if you haven't followed her, give her a follow. She's trying to reach 2,000. She's on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, go over there and subscribe. She has a great channel. But so that I really want to get that one. I want to add that one to my art collection here. We didn't have too many of those, so let's go on to this symbol. This one is 3045 and it's a light brown. So I think there's going to be a winter storybook next year again. Although I hope I have another one done before then, but I have a lot of paintings that I want to do. I look at the paintings in my stash. I'm like, oh, I want to start that one. Oh, I want to start that one. So that's why I've been trying to get more hours of diamond painting in. Although it hasn't worked out exactly for me. Trying to get more hours in. I wish I could diamond paint all day, but you know, I gotta do the adulting things, so. And I really can't sit that long diamond painting. I usually end up having to get up and do something else. So I could sit for like an hour, but sometimes even with that, I get up, or, you know, I have to do something. Although it's good for, if you're diamond painting for hours, it is good to get up and do some stretches. You know, one stretch that I found really helps, because sometimes my shoulder will feel like I don't know how to really explain it, but it feels like it's like falling asleep. And I mean, it's not like ow painful, but you know, it's still, I guess it kind of hurts. It feels like numb or something like that. That's the only way I could really explain it. So what I do to help that is I get a water bottle. So here's the water bottle. And then I put the water bottle behind my neck and can hold on to it like this with my hands. and then I move my like elbows forward. Let me see if I can show you my elbows. My elbows forward. Ah, my big elbows, you guys are so close, but you know what I mean. It's kind of just like putting your your hands behind your neck and then bringing your elbows forward and back. And if I do like 20, I try to do more than 20. I try to get like 50 done. But even if you just do like 20 or something like that. Sorry about my big elbows, you guys. My big elbow going into frame. But that helps with that. And then I could continue on painting. But if you are one of those diamond painters that are painting for hours, make sure you're stopping and getting up to walk or stand on your, like when you stand up and then you go on your tippy toes and back down and back on your tippy toes. I don't know what that's called. But so you're getting the blood flowing, and because you don't want to get any blood clots in your legs or anything like that if you're one that sits down for hours. So just get up, move on your tippy toes up and down, and do those arm stretches, or swing your arms up and down by your sides. So that's what I am doing. And then now I am walking off the pounds. I'm going to add that into my day, because I don't want to go walking outside. I'm kind of on a busy street, and I don't really like walking by myself. And since it's a busy street, we live like, there's just like these lights that are around the corner, and there's a lot of car accidents there. Oh, how sad. You know, we had a car accident. I also live right next to the freeway, and there was a motorcycle accident, and the motorcycle person didn't make it. It was between a motorcycle and a semi, so you can only imagine. But the freeway was shut down for hours that day. That happened like 3 or 4 days ago, so that's really sad. I said a prayer for the family, and as I remember, I say a little prayer for them, because oh my goodness, I can only imagine, because it was, I guess, yeah, it was a young person. I don't want to like make someone sad. So, but you know, whenever I see like the ambulance going when we're driving somewhere, if I hear them around here, I always say a prayer for the people and the family, and pray that it wasn't a fatal accident, but this one was, unfortunately. So today is my grandson's birthday. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't say it at the beginning. He turned 3 years old. How cute. He's so adorable. He has curly hair and he's a little chunker munker. And my husband and I are going to have to go out there and see him. I might just have his gift mailed to him. I might just buy something on Amazon and have it mailed. I think I'm going to get him some books. His other grandparents, they kind of buy him stuff all the time. So he has like everything. He has all kinds of cars and all the little people. Oh, he has practically the whole village now. So I kind of have a hard time figuring out what to buy him, because they buy him everything, clothes. And so last year I got him a really nice blanket. It was organic cotton or something like that. It was really cute. I hope they like it. I don't know if they use it because I don't really see it. But when I go over, but hopefully they use it. It was really nice. I wanted to keep it for myself, and it was kind of not that it matters about how much it costed, but I'm just saying that because I would have got myself one, but it was a little bit on the expensive side, so I didn't. But it was such a cute print on there too. But so this year, I think I'm going to get him some books. My daughter she went to like a conference in Indiana, actually, with a few of her girlfriends, and she bought some books there for him. So he's going to kind of get a lot of books though. So I don't know. Or I could get him Yeah, I don't know. I think I might just get him some books, and then I don't know. I'm gonna be like the boring grandma with the gifts. I try to get like fun, useful things, but you know, sometimes those could probably be the boring side of the gift giving. But I think I'll get him some books. Although I was asking my son if he wants me to have them delivered there, but if I have them delivered here and then hand deliver them, at least I could write something on the book. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get him some cardboard Dr. Seuss books or something like that. I love Dr. Seuss books. In fact, I collected most of them when my kids were younger, and I'm so bummed because they've been packed away for 8 years, so that they're kind of. I finally found them, and I'm not putting them back in storage. I'm gonna put them in a plastic container, but I don't want them in the storage that gets hot. So I don't know what I'm gonna do really, because they're kind of getting ruined and warped. That's the only problem. I saved all these books, and they're. I guess you know it's like they say, don't um. What is it like if you save things and they get ruined? So you might as well give them away while they're good and someone else can enjoy them. But yeah, they were like the books that were like the larger size books. So they're not what are books? Are they normally like 8 by 10 or something like that? So they're bigger than that. And when the kids were little, they were on like a subscription where they would come every month. And I think I almost had them all, and then something happened where maybe my card expired or something, and then I don't know if I can. I think I emailed them because I didn't want to start from the beginning again, but I don't know. I don't think I ever heard back or something like that. So then I didn't finish getting all the books. And I don't know which ones I missed. I didn't want them to start me at the beginning again. So, but anyway, let's see where we're at. I'm going to stand up for a second to see where we're at on time. So I guess I'll go ahead and end it there, you all. Hopefully you guys had a great time visiting. I know I did. So thank you so much for stopping by and visiting, and let me know. Were you drinking a cup of coffee? Were you drinking some lemonade, water, Dr. Pepper? Let me know in the comments. And you all have a great day. I always have a hard time ending. Oops. I meant to do this because I really do like visiting with you all. So remember to be a sparkle in this world. And I will. Oh, and if you're here to the end, put your favorite. I think there's some emoji drinks. Like there's a boba, there's a coffee, I think there's a teapot. So just put your favorite kind of drink. I don't know if I think there's even like a soda pop, like a cup that looks like it would have soda in it. So yeah, so put one of those emojis down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.